How y'all doing? It's PawPaw again. Boy, howdy. You probably wondering where in the world have I been? Well, I hate to tell you this, but been in the darn hospital. Lost 32 pounds though. I went in there weighing 300 pounds, and 4 days later I weighed 268. Come to find out, all that heavy breathing I was doing and not being able to get a good breath was because my entire thoracic cavity was full of water. My legs was all swelled up, and so my lungs couldn't expand, so I was going nighttime. I'd try to sleep. All of a sudden I jerk myself awake and start doing that number. Well, I knew something wasn't right. So I was in Walmart checking my blood pressure. And I mean, it was like I couldn't walk out here to the road to get the mail or the garbage can. And I, just sort of out of it. Didn't feel like doing anything. And so I go into Walmart, sit down there and get my blood pressure taken, or that machine they got, you can sit there. And I said to the pharmacist, I said, you got anything over the counter that I can use to lower my blood pressure? And she said, well, what is it? I said 170 over 120. She says, you go now. You get in the emergency room right now. And I'm like, well, hell, it costs $600 to go to the emergency room. Just walk in the front door. And she said, well, go to the urgent care clinic over behind Taco Bell. Tacos, whatever. So I go over there, and hell, they charged me $95. Guy puts a stethoscope on my chest. He says, you go across the street right now. I'm calling them, telling them you're coming. That's where the emergency room was. So I get over there, and they put oxygen on me, and they put all kinds of tubes on me and hoses and I don't know what all. And told me that I had congestive heart failure because everything was so full of fluid up here, nothing could work right. I said, damn! And they said, and you have AFib, atrial fibrillation. Heart goes bum, 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 bum. A little irregular heartbeat. Hell, I had that for a long time. But anyway, they put me in what's called the progressive care unit, which is one step below intensive care. And they was giving me Lasix diuretics, where I'd pee. 32 pounds in 4 days. I'm 268 pounds. I hadn't been this light since I went to Iraq in 2006. So man, am I feeling better. Anyhow, I get in there day one, and I'm just sort of in and out of it, just sort of like, day two, I'm feeling better. And physician assistant from my cardiologist says, if you think you're getting out of here tomorrow, you just forget all about that. You're not leaving until I say you can leave. I'm like, damn! These people, I swear. Well, the moral of this story is don't ever ask a pharmacist at Walmart a question. I was worried to death, oh my God, what's this going to cost me? And the worst thing is, Sadie, my dog, was here in the house this whole time. My wife was with my daughter and her family in Panama City Beach. When I finally talked to one of them, they said, do we need to come home? I said, what for? Well, to be with you. I said, what are you going to do? Just sit there and look pitiful? I said, I'm getting well taken care of here. I got all these pretty nurses running around, and they waiting on me hand and foot. I said, shit, I'm in a resort right now. So I said, no, y'all enjoy the beach, enjoy the heat, sand, salty water. Y'all just enjoy the hell out of it. I'm doing just fine right here, thank you. I could watch whatever I wanted to on TV, turn it up as loud as I wanted to, and it was all good. Except the first night, whenever they woke me up at midnight to give me a sleeping pill. Because I had threatened to come back home in the middle of the night to take care of my dog. I did get the dogs took care of. I had a friend come over here, fed and watered. Thing of it is, I also had my daughter's dog. So I had 2 boxers in the house, running free. Oh my God. What a mess. God. But, no big deal with Sadie, but my daughter's dog is still like only, I don't know, 6, 7 months old. So, full of piss and vinegar and run all over the place, climb all over everything, knock shit down. Golly. So anyway, they finally let me out on Saturday. This was Labor Day weekend. They let me out on Saturday, Labor Day weekend. And that's the same evening my wife and daughter got home. So I hopped in the truck, hopped in the car and took her dog to her. I had enough of that dog. So, like I said, I've been feeling a little bit under the weather, so I decided that, I wasn't going to worry about making videos, and bless their heart, all these companies that have sent me items to review, I got a lot of reviews to do. And that's what you're going to be seeing a whole bunch of, is a lot of products and merchandise that I'm going to show you. The hood is up on the truck because the alternator quit. Dadgummit, I mean, you think they make stuff to last more than 20 years. It's a 2000 model. And anyway, got to replace. We're going to try to rebuild the alternator. So that's the series that's coming up, is how to remove the alternator, identify what it is, order the part. I'm going to take it to the auto parts store, test it, and I'm going to order the parts to rebuild it. And from what I've read, at about 150,000 miles, which is close to what this truck has on it, it's about when the brushes go out on it. So, should be interesting. I've never done it before. I've seen it done at an alternator and starter rebuild place, but of course they had the lathe to turn the armature and all that. But we're going to see what we can do, so that's something that should be interesting for some of you. Whole lot cheaper than buying another one for $100. But anyway, I was worrying myself sick about that bill, because you're supposed to call the VA before you go into the hospital. Hell, I didn't even have my cell phone. I had my wallet, my keys, and that's it. I was wearing overalls, shoes with no socks, underwear, and a t-shirt. That's all I had on between me and the Lord. And after a few days, it was like, I got to get out of these underwears. So I took them in the bathroom and I washed them best I could with shampoo, rinsed them out good and hung them up to dry. Got back to bed. The nurse come in during the day, male nurse. I said, man, y'all got any underwear? No, sir, we don't. That evening, after the evening shift come in, I asked the woman, the nurse, I said, y'all got any underwear? She said, yeah. So she brought me some sheer little panties. Well, they look like little boy shorts for girls. Sheer, you could see right through them. But at least, had something on. So I put paper towels inside of them so to sort of hide myself. And the funny thing is, after a day or two of that, this girl come in to take my blood. Dadgum, she missed. And I've still got a bruise on my arm where she missed trying to get the blood. So she calls up to ICU and has this Mexican lady come down, an older lady. I say older, she's my age, probably. Maybe a year or two younger, a year or two older, I don't know. And so she's going to take my blood. So I'm sitting there on the bed and I twirl around. I lay my arm up on that little roll around table. And so she proceeds to take my blood. She said, now I got to take your vital signs. I said, okay. And then she says, I need to weigh you. I said, fine. So I throw back them covers and there I am in them little panties. She looks at me and she says, do you want to put a robe on? Nah, I'm good. She said, are you sure you wouldn't like to put a robe on? I said, no, I'm fine. Let's step up on these scales here. Oh, that was so funny. Bless her heart, you know. Not to be, I don't want to say the wrong thing, but I will say this, most Mexicans or Hispanics are Catholic, and that's a fact. So here I am, standing there in my underwears, my little sheer panties, and this woman, you can tell she's conservative as hell, and it was funny. Anyway, I got out. But in case any of you is wondering why I'm wearing my Make America Great Again hat, and I will probably wear it in every video from this point forward. So if there's some little whiny ass liberals out there that don't appreciate it or don't like it, I'm so sorry. But it's my channel. You do what you want on yours. Because after I got off the phone with the VA yesterday, every single bill that I had rung up is paid for 100% because I'm a disabled veteran, service connected. And so every single doctor visit, prescription, emergency room, blood test, like I had to go get a blood test this morning, it's all covered, 100%. So thank you, President Trump, for signing that bill into law about what they call community care with the military. So I am very grateful for that and appreciative, because when you get a big old hospital bill, you know, what are you going to do if you ain't got no insurance? I knew I had insurance through the VA. I knew I could get medical treatment through the VA, but I didn't know that I could go here to a local doctor and get it all took care of. So I'm really pleased with that. Well, folks, like I say, we're going to redo an alternator. We're going to review a whole bunch of products, and I appreciate all the people that contacted me and says, PawPaw, are you okay? We hadn't heard from you in a long time. And truth is, I didn't feel good. And prior to that, I wasn't feeling good, you know. But man, I feel better than I felt when I went to Iraq now. So thank you very much for everybody that cared enough to ask about me, and thank you for watching this video. I appreciate each and every one of you, and we'll try to do something even if it's wrong, all right? Well, y'all have a wonderful day and a better tomorrow. Bye, everybody.